Instead of Gogeta, he said Vegito. What a dumbass.
Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh Weekly. As always, I'm Robo. And yes, I'm man enough to admit that last week I called one Dragon Ball character a different Dragon Ball character. In my defense, though, it's not like I can actually see pictures here. It's not as if I can go, yeah, Vegito here. Oh, wait, that's Gogeta. If it worked like that, I would be here, or here, cheap pop, or even here. But instead, I'm standing in a bedroom with a blue screen tacked to a wall. But I also missed it during the editing, so that's on me. I'll take the blame on that one. Also this week, during my review of the Mezco 112th Collective Popeye, which if you haven't seen, don't even go watch the review. Bypass the review, go buy you a Popeye because the damn thing is amazing. But during that review, I was just listing off other old cartoons I'd like to see in the Mezco style, and my mouth went, Space Ghost! Completely forgetting that there was already a Mezco Space Ghost. I never got it. I never found the original for a price that I liked, so in Robo's world, Space Ghost doesn't exist. That's the excuse I'm gonna use, and I'm not gonna break down and get the Entertainment Earth glow-in-the-dark Space Ghost. No, not happening. Why are there no coupons today? Anyway, let's talk about some toys. This week, a little lighter than in past weeks, but there's still some stuff to talk about. It's toys. We're gonna find something to talk about. But there's some Bandai, some good small companies, some McFarlane Toys, which... boy, it's been a lot on this channel lately, but I can't help it. Oh, good plastic. Storm Collectibles, Soap Studios, NECA. Let's just go where the articulated action figures take us. First up, and I hate to even talk about it because I screw something up every time, but let's talk about some Bandai reveals for their Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts line. Now we all know the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie is coming, and all the characters that they're coming out with seem to be based on this. It's a major media event. Why wouldn't they make toys of it? But the latest reveal there is the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta. Or disclaimer, if you want to call it Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, I like the darker costume here. It's more contrast, especially with the blue hair. It makes it more electric, more eye-catching. Lighter skin tone, dark costume. I've always been a fan of Vegeta's later costume in the series with the black, and that's pretty much the only SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figure I've picked up so far, which people have told me, that's on the older body, that sucks, try the new one out. I may have to try this one because it fits all my criteria in a Vegeta figure. Comes with the usual several sets of hands, comes with a couple of faces for the blue hair, and I point that out because it also comes with, I think it's a hair that pops on, and then an alternate face, the way they describe it, but it's Super Saiyan God Vegeta. The red here is striking. I love the blue, and I know I'm not looking at this right, whereas the blue is more powerful form. I just like the red, it stands out. It's $55, it should go up for order today, and it releases in May, but it is a sole web exclusive, so you'll have to go to the third-party sites. But I'm pretty confident that Bluefin, probably before I even finish this video, will announce that they're gonna release this outside the Japanese market. Also teased is the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. He's got that darker color scheme. Is he gonna come with alternate heads? Is he gonna go Ultra Instinct in the movie? Maybe we'll see a Super Saiyan God version here. Maybe we'll see, I don't know. Don't know. But I'm sure we will see it very soon. As you all know, Robo don't know Overwatch, but Good Smile Company has solicited another figure for their Figma Overwatch line, and it's Farah. I may not know Overwatch, but damn, just like Fortnite, which we'll get to in a minute, the character designs for this game is kind of amazing. I dig the armored look, I dig the blue, it's just eye-catching, it's striking. She comes with a rocket launcher, she comes with an alternate head for that maskless look, you can without the helmet, and then she comes with interchangeable shoulder pads to show off her barrage, but I'm hearing from a lot of people that it should come with rockets and all kinds of effects and stuff in order to actually show the barrage. Again, I don't know, but extras are always good, and for the price we pay for some of these Figma figures, it should come with as much as possible. Especially when I'm hearing a lot of other people go, I'll just wait for the Hasbro line. It's cheaper, it's looking great from what we've seen, and I don't know. It's kind of a to Good Smile Company. It's not really that. I mean, it's a competing company. We see that all the time. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying the Hasbro stuff is going to be cheaper. It's looking great. But if you're a fan of the Figma line and you've been buying it up to this point, and you might as well keep on continuing. I mean, this is the rest of the display, right? $65 is the overseas price before you get in. Where'd you find it for $65? Because apparently on the domestic sites, it is higher. And this releases in October. For something else that Robo don't know, I have talked about Fortnite a lot in the past, month? McFarlane Toys just came out of nowhere with this line and just, yeah! But it hurts so good. I mean, I cannot get enough of this line. Again, I've never played Fortnite, but the toys are damn fantastic. It's so fantastic that I'm considering getting the 3 3/4 inch line that I can, well, I've seen them at Walmart, but then they're gone. They're selling really super fast. But I'm a bigger scale guy, and a Big Bad Toy Store showing off the next 2 figures in Series 2 for the 7-inch McFarlane line, it's holding me back a little. I'm like, oh, I'll just wait for those because those kick ass. Rex comes with the rocket launcher, scaly back bling, and what's the other thing? I always forget the name of this stuff. A bite mark harvesting tool. And then Drift comes with an assault rifle, which I think we got with Skull Trooper. Pool Party back bling, and then Party Animal harvesting tool. Now Rex does reuse the legs of Skull Trooper and Black Knight, but from what I know of the game, it's interchangeable skins, and it just changes here. So this is accurate to the game. Plus, if it gets me more action figures for a property I do not care about, I'm completely down for that. Hell, even the color-coordinated packaging is awesome. I don't know why. Why do I want to get a set to keep boxed to just line up on a shelf? It's crazy how far down this rabbit hole I have fallen. Big Bad Toy Store advertises both of those as $24. They come out in March, which is my birthday, so we'll see how it happens that month. And as we already know from a placard from, I don't remember which show this is, we're also going to see in Series 2, Bright Bomber and Omega. We haven't seen those in prototype form, in plastic with the joints and such, but they're going to be just as good as the other 6 figures. Right? Damn it. Now, we've seen this at a couple shows over the past 6 months, year or so, but Storm Collectibles has changed their Facebook cover image to the Mortal Kombat Baraka. Looking good in their shady, moody type picture, and for those of you who, you know, too many ninjas, they're just put out something else. Here you go. Usually when they do stuff like this, it's within a week or 2 that they actually solicit the figure. Well, I'm just hopping back and forth, ain't I? It's one of those news days, huh? Here's a little tidbit. Paul Mart's store on Facebook has posted carded pictures of the Mattel DC Multiverse Lobo Wave. Looking great. It's the figures in package. I mean, it's not really newsworthy, but there is one thing that jumps out at me. The promotional shots for Batman Beyond did not show the wings. I don't remember if we saw them at a show. They were attached to them at some point, but then they disappeared for a while. We've heard several people say they are coming with the wings. In fact, I think I said something last week about it. But now we see package shots. The wings are in the box behind Batman Beyond. Yay! I'm excited about this wave. I know. I know. But I'm interested to see how Lobo turns out. I'm interested in most of the characters in this. And so, yeah, bring it on, baby. From what he says in the Facebook post, he should receive these next week and then ship out afterwards. So hopefully all retailers will be getting this in the near future. They've got a lot of catching up to do before Toy Fair in February. NECA! You're breaking my balls. Huge fan of the new It and the look for Pennywise, and I think NECA knows that. I think they know that we're a fiend for this kind of stuff. So this week they announced the 4th edition of their It 2017 Pennywise. They dub it the Ultimate Dancing Clown Edition, and basically it's the same body, but they've modified the elbows so the forearms can come off, and they come with articulated insect legs that plug into there. Comes with one of the heads that we've seen with one of the previous editions, but it also comes with a head with arms emerging from the mouth. Comes with the Judith painting head. I can't remember what it's called in the movie. What was it called? I'm sure y'all let me know. But then it comes with a Deadlights head. And in the pictures, before I'm terrible about looking at pictures and going, oh, I wonder. And then 5 hours later, I come back and actually read the text. But there is an LED light in this head. So it does light up. It's amazing. It's up on Dorkside Toys right now for $30. It releases in May. And let's break this down for a second. Yes, it's reuse of the same body again. But to be honest, The NECA Pennywise is probably in my top 10, hell, probably my top 5 for this year. It's just an amazing action figure. They kicked it with the joints, the look, the paint, everything is just great about it. But I hear you. This is the 4th time we're getting it. I see people saying, why didn't they just put all these heads and extra parts into another accessory pack? Or if it's an Ultimate Edition, put all these heads in with one body, you know, and sell it as an Ultimate Edition. For me, when I get that many accessories, I tend to just toss them into boxes, toss them into bags, put them away, or buy extras of that same figure so I can display it in different looks in different display, or well, around the house. So really, if I think about it, if they had released this as an accessory pack, I would have went back and bought another Pennywise anyway, and then I would have double the accessories just laying around in boxes and stuff. And yes, the first 2 Pennywises have already come out. The, what was it, the GameStop exclusive with the blood, and then the standard edition. We have the Well House one coming out in the spring. This one's coming out after that. So pick what you want the most and then get that one. But if you like all the accessories, you're gonna need more bodies anyway, so yeah. But I'm not trying to justify NECA's decision. It's kind of a way to make a lot of money with just a few extras added in, but at the same time, holy shit, this is so good, I would have bought extras anyway. If you missed out on the Super 7 Masters of the Universe Classics Holiday He-Man with the Santa hat and the candy cane sword, Big Bad Toy Store has him up for pre-order right now. I don't know what else to say about that. Soap Studios. Now, we've talked about Soup Studios, you know, I may be hungry. Now, I've talked about Soap Studios in the past, and I thought, oh, this could be an alternative to Mezco. Not a replacement, but something to go with, a companion line, I guess you could say, for Mezco stuff. Just more and more for the shelf. But watching initial reviews of, I think they released the CW Flash, the CW Arrow, a couple of others, I wasn't too impressed, and the reviewers weren't that impressed either. But I'll be damned if Boog and D Amazing didn't post a review of the CW Reverse Flash, and I'm impressed. I really like the look of that figure. The neck is still restricted, but the rest of the body, and especially the look of the suit, the transitions from yellow to the darker colors, and then the little paint apps all over, and then the faces, it looks good. And somehow at the first of the month, I completely missed the promotional shots for Reverse Flash, which it comes with the gear and the here. I don't have the figure in hand. What do you want me to do? But I highly recommend going over and watching their reviews because it'll get you excited about the line. And conveniently enough, Soap Studios is, I think they're showing at Toy Soul this weekend or something. And they do have a couple of new things to show. They have Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts. Yes, a little thick in the clothing, but they're going in the right direction, I think. Aquaman looks like a solid sculpt all the way. I don't know if they do this and then put the articulation in, and then put cloth over it. I don't know how the process works, but I'm kind of, yeah, I'm interested. And then a couple we've seen before, like the Dark Knight Joker bank robber costume and Two-Face. Really all this, well, I am interested in the Reverse Flash because it just looks good. But going back to a past show when they showed the prototype for Nurse Joker, if they're going to be the only ones to give us Nurse Joker, I'm down. I'm behind you. I'll get it. Even with some wacky articulation here and there, it's Nurse Joker. I'd have to do it. And then finally, to feed my incessant need to even mention Star Wars during any of these things, I got the payment request for the SH Figure Arts Princess Leia this morning. I cannot wait. So hopefully that review will be up next week, or I'll still be playing with Popeye, who is still in my review space. So there you go. Another week, another dollar, another piece of plastic, another point of articulation, another thing to wish list, other things to hope for, things to pre-order, things to wait for. God dang, I love this shit. Year's not done yet. We still have Marvel Legends coming. We still have some more SH Figure Arts. Is there another model kit hitting this month? Darth Vader's hitting this month. It never ends. But if it did, would we be doing it? If there was an end in sight, would we be going, nah, I'm good. No end in sight means, oh, I'm gonna get this, this, and this. And then I'm probably gonna replace it with new this, and this here in a couple years. Anyway, what you gonna do? If you like this weekly, I'm pointing too early. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.